Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. It is the stream is here. The stream is here. Hello. I am ItsKim. If you've never seen this show before or seen me before, hi. I'm ItsKim. This is my channel. We talk about pop culture stuff and things that I care about. I also love talking about mental health. I'm a huge fan of Britney Spears, so she comes up quite a bit. But we also talk about lots of other things. And then after we go over headlines of the day, we also kind of just have a halftime where we talk, we chill. Me and this beautiful community of space angels. Hello to all of my space angels. It is so good to see all of you here today. And then after that, we have a fun section called What the What, where we look at something from around the internet that is funny, wild, crazy, just something we can all enjoy. So even if you're not super into the main topic, there's always something here for you. And hello to the replay crew. If you are watching on the replay, it is good to see you as well. There should be timestamps in the top comment pinned below that you can use to jump around to the parts of the stream that you're interested in, or you can just watch the whole darn thing. So it is so good to be here. I have missed all of you. I'm just taking a look at the chat. I don't like to look at the chat when I say all that stuff because I get sidetracked and then I get distracted. I do have to say right off the bat, thank you so much to General Scott and Carbonized Stardust for the PayPals that you have sent me this morning. That is so appreciated. It means so much to me that you guys choose to do that and support me in that way, and I very much appreciate it. And General Scott, I hope you are feeling better and you're doing good. On top of that, I have to say thank you so much to King Bob, starting us off right on an odd number of memberships, as you like to see. With one membership. Thank you so much, King Bob. And also General Scott coming in, being so generous again, gifting 5 memberships, which means we have 6 new Space Angels today, which is so exciting. We aren't even 4 minutes into the stream and we've got 6 new members, which is pretty sick. So thank you so much, you guys, for your support. All of that helps me do this, and I love doing this, and it's like my favorite thing in the world. So it's awesome to have the support. It means so much. Also have to say thank you so much to Angel Nikki, who's been a member for 12 months. It's so kind of you. Love supporting you. I'm Canadian. Fantastic. That's awesome. Canadians unite. Canadians unite. All the little random Canadian things that pop up on this stream. It's so fun. Um, so today we have a really fun What the What after we do the main topic. And I have to say thank you so much to producer sister. She's worked her tail off on this. I should feel kind of bad, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a great time with it. And also we have our main story today, which guys, it's this is a lot. This is a lot. Um I love it. Can't start this. Canada Dry Squad unite! Yes, because don't give me Schweppes. I want Canada Dry. That is the only acceptable ginger ale, 100%. Um, guys, I didn't think I was going to be talking about this today, but I am. I am, and as I do when I feel overwhelmed by a topic or I've got a lot of stuff on my brain and my 84K is in full gear. I have a script written today because you guys. So before we get super into it, I do have to go into my disclaimers. To start, this stream will include speculation and opinion, my speculation and opinion, and it should not be taken as fact. Always do your own research. Links are and sources are in the description. So I have a doc in my description that lists all of the links. I do them monthly, so you can see where I get my information because I think it's important to be upfront about your sources and everything else. It's never ever my intention to steal content or not give credit where credit is due. And this is um it is fair use. It's freedom of speech, it's commentary, at points it's parody, and it's, giving opinion, and I am allowed to do that. And we do our best to transform and to follow the rules and everything else. So if you just on the off chance if anybody has like owns content and they're not happy with it in the stream, please just contact me and I'll do my best, and I hope we can figure something out and I can remove that or whatever. But just, that type of thing. Also, hello, hi, YouTube human reviewer. Nothing explicit is going to be shown on this stream. I do my best to follow the community guidelines to the best of my ability because I respect this platform and I would like to stay on it. And viewers, please do not send hate to anyone. I know that's not really a big issue we have in this community because we don't like to do that, and I don't like it. But it's not cute. Opinions are one thing, but don't do anything that would cause harm to people. Okay? So I think we're good on that front. And now we have this. So, guys, the free concert that Justin gave on Friday night, he premiered his debut single for this new record, which is called "Everything I Thought It Was," and the new song is "Selfish." It's called "Selfish." Insert joke here. Honestly, like, chat go wild. Make your jokes. You can't write this stuff. It just is. It just happens. And I don't even know what to say at this point. But yes, at his concert in his hometown of Memphis on Friday night, Justin Timberlake live debuted a new song called Selfish, his first new solo material since his fifth studio album, 2018's Man of the Woods. And so the lyrics are, if I get jealous, I can't help it. I want every bit of you. Guess I'm selfish. JT sings in the silky smooth R&B track. It's bad for my mental, but I can't fight it. Okay. So one of my favorite sites in the world is genius.com. And for those of you that love music, I would highly recommend that you check this place out. It's basically a huge lyrics database, but in the database, you can leave comments or other information about specific songs and specific lyrics. And it's gotten so big now that actually artists contribute to this as well. So if you're ever curious about what a song means, how was it recorded, like what are all of those details, Genius is the place to be. And Genius, of course, is on top of this. So they have published the lyrics based on his performance on Friday night. And I wanted to read the second verse to you. Every time my phone rings, I hope it's you on the other side. I can tell you everything that's on my mind. Don't want any other guys taking my place, girl. I got to do what's right. I know I may be wrong, but I don't want to be right. Okay, so first of all, I can't help but feel, how many of you guys know Mother Lover from SNL? If doing this is wrong, I don't want to be right. This is the second best idea that we've ever had. I can't. It's ridiculous. But separate from that, definitely some theme of this is, I just want you. I don't want anybody else with you. Just you and me is you and me. That's it. Also, producer sister bringing up the classic with the Britney fans of going, be a little shellfish, be a little shellfish. Britney also has a song called Selfish, but it kind of sounds like shellfish in the recording. So it was kind of a joke at the time when it came out. It was funny. Yeah, so that happened. And this is so cringe inducing to me that I can't handle it. And then it just got worse. There's another snippet that came out on the album, and it's a song called Sanctified. And for those of you that don't know, sanctified is defined as being set apart or to declare holy. So our clip here is, I'm an animal. I belong in the wild, wild, wild. Can I get away with this? Sanctified. Ooh, sanctified. Bro, is anybody else seeing the problem with this? I can't help but feel like the optics, and I want to try to explain it. Many musicians use singles to address their personal lives in a way that they can address things without making a direct statement. For example, I think about Taylor Swift's album Reputation, which addressed the feuds with her and Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, Katy Perry, her romantic life, her breakup with Calvin Harris, as well as her fling with Tom Hiddleston and then getting into the relationship with Joe, that whole thing. And when it all came out, she famously stated, there will be no explanation, there will just be reputation. And the whole album is just that. It's her side of the story without her having to sit down and kind of do this like big, huge interview about everything and be asked questions she doesn't want to answer, but that she can disclose what she's comfortable with in her own style and basically being able to say things without them being taken out of context. And we see it like regularly. We've seen it very recently with Ariana Grande with her song Yes and, where she addresses criticism about her body, about cosmetic procedures, about her relationships. I even think about Kelly Clarkson, because I feel like people are paying a lot of attention to her right now because of her weight loss, which I think she looks great. But separate from that, her last album Chemistry is amazing, and if you have not heard that yet, you need to. The song Lighthouse, oh my gosh, grab your tissues, it's incredible. But she really addressed a huge amount of her divorce on that record. So a lead single here from Justin would have been a great opportunity to address the recent controversies that have surrounded him over the past 6 months. Um, I mean, and it's not like it's something he hasn't done before. I mean, he literally used Crimea River to paint himself as a victim. So he knows how to do it. He almost wrote the book on it a bit. So I just think it's interesting, and I'm sure he knows the optics of how this looks. It's a choice. It's a choice. Um, but as all of this news comes out, it's being overshadowed by Justin's personal life. And last week we talked a lot about the rumors of his relationship with his wife, Jessica Biel, and how it looks like they may be done. So, as I've been doing my research, I found it interesting that many articles are linking back to previous articles, and this whole web that is being woven is insane. And again, makes selfish a very interesting choice. Um, so to start, apparently it was rumored back in November that Jessica wanted Justin to apologize to Britney to save their marriage. I don't know how this went over my head, but apparently it did. So this is actually from November of last year, full disclosure. Um and yeah, talked about the way that the cheating allegations that he'd had previously with her had affected her. Not only that, but when Justin was under fire years ago for being inappropriate with his fellow actor at a party, and that was the instant that he publicly apologized to Jessica for putting her in an embarrassing situation. Um, Fox Business reported that Jessica has a clause in their prenup, which entitles her to $500,000 if Justin cheats. Considering Justin's net worth is I've read apparently it's estimated to be 250 million, but I mean, like net worth is always kind of a very interesting thing, and I've seen many errors with it in the past, so I don't want to paint that as like a for sure fact because I don't know. But Jessica would absolutely be entitled to some of that in a divorce. They've been married for over a decade, plus an additional $500,000 if she chooses to pursue it, and that definitely puts them putting their properties up for sale in a different light, if you guys get what I mean. Like, this is I could not believe that this was reported and this was public. So, I mean, the smoke has been going on for a while. There's a lot of smoke here. Also, his dating history has come back to the forefront. And oh my gosh, I learned something I did not know. Distractify had this article about this that came out in October, and I wanted to share it with you because I don't even know what to say. So, we're going to go through this article if you guys are cool with it, because yeah, we're just going to see how selfish Justin really is. According to People magazine. And when we talk about celebrity, gossip sites or reporters or whatever, I find for the most part People is usually pretty accurate. Um, they seem to have a higher standard of what they will publish and how they will publish it. So if it's People, I'm inclined to think that it's probably, here's how I put it, it's probably 80% true. Okay. There's probably some things that we're missing. There's some stuff that isn't included, but for the most part, this is it. So, according to People, Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel met in January of 2007 while skiing with pals. Both were coming off of breakups and were reportedly not looking for relationships. Those are always famous last words. By May of that year, the two were in love, though 4 years later, in March of 2011, they called it quits, which rumored to be due to infidelity. Obviously, that didn't last long, as the two were engaged in December of 2011 and got married 10 months later. Prior to landing in seventh heaven with Jessica, Justin was in a couple of relationships with high profile women. There are some thrilling rumors surrounding the singer's dating history. Let's get into the goods and the gossip. Okay. So, Justin's dating history begins with one of pop culture's most famous relationships, which I don't think we need to go super into. It is him dating Britney Spears, the two of them having their first kiss together during a Mouseketeer sleepover. The two of them starting to date when NSYNC went on tour and she opened for them, and then they just kind of were together since. 1 year later, the duo were living together. Justin contributed on a song on Britney's third album, and then they split in March of 2002. And then we get into the whole book controversy, but I don't think we need to beat that again. I feel like we've talked about that on this channel. Okay, I think we've covered it. Then Justin dated Cameron Diaz when she presented him with the Best Burp Award at the 2003 Kids' Choice Awards. She was 31, he was 22, but despite their age difference, the two of them dated for nearly 4 years. Like the end of his previous relationship, this one was besieged by rumors. There was talk of their cheating on each other, which culminated in a public argument at the Golden Globes after party in January of 2007. Now, I have questions now about this night. And stay with me. Stay with me. So, Golden Globes, 2007. Witnesses told the outlet that Cameron got upset after spotting Justin chatting with future wife Jessica Biel. She confronted him, which resulted in an intense 40-minute face-off in a side room. Cameron exited the room looking fairly put together, but Justin was clearly rattled and evidently slammed his fist down into a cabinet, said an onlooker. Okay? Justin Timberlake has been linked to other famous women, though some are unconfirmed. In 2017, Fergie of Black Eyed Peas was on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen when she came clean about her, time with Justin, saying it wasn't all that serious. She said while rolling her eyes and then opted to pass. The US Sun also claims that Justin had alleged things with Emma Bunton, Baby Spice, Beyonce, Scarlett Johansson, remember her, Alyssa Milano, and according to People, Emma said, "We hung out and partied a bit and he was very sweet." Is he, though? Yeah. But the thing is, it's Cameron's breakup. Cameron's breakup surprises me. So they were together and their relationship crumbled after a music video and an intense encounter at a party. So they were trying to keep things light and fluffy. They weren't seriously like looking at marriage or anything like that. They both made comments about that they weren't interested in doing that. But Justin and Cameron's breakup was public and intense. No matter how carefree and breezy a relationship might appear, breakups are never easy. The fracture between Timberlake and Diaz apparently began in 2006 when Timberlake's What Goes Around Comes Around music video, which starred Scarlett Johansson. The tabloids reported that the singer and Diaz clashed over the Marvel star's involvement. Cameron was very jealous of Scarlett. She could not believe he went behind her back in the video to put her in the video. Us Weekly reported at the time. Now, am I surprised that Justin would go behind his girlfriend's back and cast like the hottest woman at the time? And I mean, she's still hot. Like Scarlett Johansson is gorgeous, but I'm just saying that like she, very big star at the time for sure, still a big star, but Cameron's uncomfortable and he goes behind her back and hires Scarlett anyway. I hate to say it, but based on what we're hearing right now about him, that feels very on brand. I can't argue it. Johansson clapped back at the rumors, though. She said, "We live in a world today where if two people are single and one's a guy and one's a girl, they're both famous and you're going to be linked with somebody," which is fair, she told 17. "If it's somebody one week, it's going to be somebody else the next week. It's either me or Jessica Biel." Ironically, Timberlake did end up marrying Jessica Biel. So in January of 2007, Timberlake and Diaz announced their separation. However, a few weeks later, they reportedly had an intense exchange at Prince's Golden Globes after party. Now, keep in mind, they're saying that they separated prior to this, okay? Where Diaz approached Timberlake, who was chatting with Biel. People reported that the former couple engaged in an intense 40-minute face-off in a side room, okay? So that whole thing. But this is what Justin said in his memoir, okay? This is Justin's words. In his 2018 memoir, Timberlake lightly touched on wanting to be with Biel despite being with Diaz. Then the Golden Globes came up, and that's when we planned on seeing each other. We were both still seeing other people. We planned on seeing each other. We were both still seeing other people. Guys, I don't know how I'm supposed to interpret that, but yeah. So we were both still seeing other people, keeping ourselves safe from getting hurt and from really putting ourselves out there. It took a bit for both of us to admit to ourselves that we were really, really into each other. I know everybody has a different definition of what cheating is, and I honestly think that cheating is cheating if it violates the rules of your relationship, right? Because everybody has different things. Like for some people, you know, I have heard some people saying that if somebody watches pee, that they think that it's cheating. I've heard people going to an adult club is cheating. I've heard that only physical contact is cheating. However, emotional affairs are a thing. There's all of these types of questions. But to me, if you're still with somebody and you actively plan to see another person that you're interested in, um, that to me isn't cool. I wouldn't be okay with that. But again, that's me. I don't know. But it certainly does look like Jessica was the breaking of him and Cameron after Cameron already had trust issues with him because of what happened with Scarlett and potentially other situations. Are we seeing a pattern? So, this also then puts me in a place where I start to question and ask myself bluntly, is this why Jessica got a prenup? Is this why Jessica has the $500,000 prenup thing because she knew he was incapable of being faithful? And this is the thing. This is just more insane the more that I look at it and the more I'm just like this relationship can't be healthy. It can't be healthy. And Justin, I want to be clear that his personal life really is none of anybody's business. However, the issue that I have with that is that he made it everybody's business when he started putting his personal life out as a product, essentially. And he did that with Crimea River. He took his personal life, painted himself as a golden boy when reality he was the complete opposite, marketed that to high heaven, hurting other people in the process. And all of this press, all of this bad press, in my opinion, is karma. You can't treat people this way and then be surprised when your dirty laundry gets aired out. And it's really, really frustrating when you see like these patterns happening. And yet you still have people that are like, well, he didn't do anything wrong. Yes, he did. He's admitted he did. Like, I don't know how to defend him at this point. And that's a huge thing for me. Like when I report when I talk about these things, when I share these stories, I try to think about like, would I still say this if I was sitting in front of Justin? If I was looking him in the eye, would I still say it? And yes, I will say it's hard. It's hard to say, but I do feel like this press is karma. You cannot treat people like garbage for decades and then expect it not to catch up with you. And that's where we are. And I'm trying desperately to find like the angle, the human angle of, dismissing some of his behavior or trying to be compassionate about it, but I just can't. I don't got it. I just don't. I don't have it. So that's how I feel. That's what's going on. I'm going to keep watching, but I really would not be surprised if we hear about a divorce filing soon or an official separation because this is ugly and I can't see it getting any better. But that's just my opinion. So that's our main topic. So what I'm going to ask now is, do you guys think, or do you think it was a good move for Justin to release Selfish? Yes or no? You guys let me know. Because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I need to, get over myself. Maybe I'm being ridiculous. So, yeah, that's it. So it's time to check on you guys in the chat. How is everybody doing? What is going on? I'm looking at everybody here. I cannot. Holy smokes, there's a lot of people in here. I just looked at that number. I am shooketh. Oh, I am shooketh. Oh gosh. Yeah. KDR 94. It's messy. All I could hear is Jen's voice. Yeah, it is. It's messy. It is messy. Oh, Jackie Swan, look at Karma kicking Harry and Meghan in the butt. It will come for you. Oh gosh, that's a whole nother thing that blah. I don't know enough about that to really get into it, to be honest with you. Um, I will leave that to my friend Steph. If you're interested in seeing that type of content, you are welcome to check out Steph on Steph the Ultra Nerd. Her link is in the description, as well as Popcorn Planet and Popcorn Palace. They gotcha. They gotcha. Pearl Jam is like, can you put a third option of he should just quit? I mean, like, I don't even know. I don't know what the best way to deal with this is, though, in all honesty. So, to be honest, that's the thing. DVD just said he's completely tone deaf and can't read the room. I would agree with you. And thank you so much for the 5 months of being a member and your support. I so appreciate you and your support. Oh, well, my goodness, you guys. I have to ask you all, how was your weekend? What did you do? Did you guys get into any shenanigans? Was it fun? Did we stay warm? Because I don't know where you guys are, but I am still freezing. It's still very cold where we are. So curious to hear your stories and see what's going on. Where is it? Ido Kness, hello. I don't know if I recognize you. It's good to see you in the chat. It was a great move. He's canceling himself. Medora Art, I'm sorry, Kim, I'm sorry for saying this, but he ... narrator, but Kim wasn't sorry. But I am kind of. Like, I try to be fair. I really try to be fair, but it's hard. It's hard. And I mean, the thing is, like, there were so many things that came out with the book that I had heard for years. And here's the thing, unless I have a good source, I have a source that's willing to go public, or I'm seeing it reported by other outlets, I'm not going to get into a lot of rumors, right? Because people lie. People lie all the time, and people lie about famous people because they want the clout, they want the attention. And I did not have enough sources really to back up what I was saying, but it has taken everything in me whenever we've talked about Justin Timberlake over the past, like, however long I've been on the internet prior to the book coming out, to be like, no, but he cheated on Brit. He cheated on Brit constantly. Like, it happened all the time with many people. And she cheated once. And I'm not saying that it was right of her to do, but let's be fair. Just saying. So I was very happy when it came out, because it just felt like a weight was lifted off of my shoulders. I'm like, I could talk about this now. So yeah. So hearing some good stuff. Oh, is it Janine? Said I had a job interview today, hoping to get the job because I'm on overdraft. I'm so sorry, and I hope you get it too. Good luck to you. I hope you get the job. Chris Barber said freezing here in Ohio. Yeah. I actually read a story about Ohio and things being freezing. And apparently there is this pastor in Ohio that has been trying to take in homeless people into his church. And he got like 18 charges laid against him because of zoning violations. And they're saying all this stuff about that the church is apparently unsafe, but then his lawyer is saying this stuff is like so blown out of proportion and it's half truths. And the whole thing is, the reason why the pastor is taking all these people into the church is because the state system to take in homeless people is so overwhelmed. They can't take in everybody. So he's just trying to help. And now he's been charged. I got nothing. I can't. Like, I don't even know where to begin on that one, but I know it's freezing in Ohio. It's been uncharacteristically cold in Ohio from what I've heard, and I just hope that all gets taken out. It's awful. It's awful. Asher's mama said, I celebrated my birthday with friends on Saturday. Congratulations on your birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you had fun. Chaos Reed, I had a good weekend racing on the F-123. Ooh, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. Whitney said, we have multiple feet of snow. The drifts of snow files are 6 feet tall. I believe it. I would believe it. Oh, gosh. Jennifer, survived an ice storm, proving hell could freeze over and bring upon the end time. I know it's not funny, but I'm just saying as a Canadian, like I feel it. If that makes sense. Like I totally get what you're saying, but I survived, so I'm less dramatic about it now. Only mildly dramatic. Mildly dramatic. Allison Rose said it's frigid in Ontario for sure. It is. It's cold. It's cold. Cheryl Lee, 47 degrees Fahrenheit in Seattle. Oh. TX Mama, it's cold, but not snowing yet in Texas. I hope you guys don't get snow in Texas.
We got snow.
Gosh, like I remember the last time it snowed in Texas. You guys had a hard time. Denise, pressure headaches from the rain. Elaine, I'm trying. Shall we play it? Shall we play it?
I'm trying.
Yes, we all feel that in our souls now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Andrea, Auntie Everything said JT came up with a song titled Selfish. Is this real life? Seriously? I know. You should have seen me when producer sister yelled at me that what the song title was. I just stood there like I can't. I had nothing. Oh gosh. Yeah, it sounds like you guys all had very interesting things. I can't read everybody's comment. I want to. General Scott just said I had a 25 foot tall tree removed, had split in half and crashed into my fence. Luckily it missed the pole and electrical lines. Yeah, that's scary. I'm glad you got that taken care of, but it's always really scary. Oh, let me see here. I'm just double checking, looking through everything. Oh gosh. Pearl Jam, weekend update. Shoveling is not a good thing when your neighbor hates you. I'm trying to get a restraining order. Fun times. Oh, Pearl Jam, I'm so sorry. Oh. Oh. Alrighty. Let me see here. Just trying to catch up with everybody. Oh. Yeah, a lot of cold. Everybody's very cold. Very, very cold. Soki? I was told there's a good comment from Soki. I'm trying to find it. I am looking in the 303s. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying. I don't know if I can. What did Soki say?
Insufficient warmth.
Oh, apparently Soki said insufficient warmth. You ain't got no heat. Which, for those of you that don't know, is a reference to our lovely
Insufficient funds. You ain't got no money. Woo.
Pretty much. Yeah, we ain't got no heat. Also, thank you so much, General Scott, who just gifted another 5 memberships. That is so kind of you. I so appreciate that. And welcome to the new Space Angels. You guys are incredible. I think that brings us up to 11 today. That's awesome. And I love the choir. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the choir. It is lovely. All right. I also wanted to let you guys know I'm actually disappointed in myself because I did not use one of the memes I have on file today when we were talking about Jess and Justin and the rumored divorce, because I feel like this is necessary.
Divorce, babe. Divorce.
Iconic. But in the memes that I now have kind of cemented in in this StreamYard thing, I have added one that I said I would add last week. And here it is, the beautifulness that is, what is that?
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
I feel like it's going to be really popular during What the What? It's so good. I hope you guys like it. I hope you all like it. I'm also seeing some communication about Lacey. Do you guys want to see Lacey? She is awake. Oh, Lacey, do you want to say hello to everybody? Can mommy pick you up? Or are you comfy? I can't tell what you want me to do. Yeah, no, she just put her head back down. Next time she stands up, I'll pick her up. But if she's not interested, then I don't make her. That's my rule. I don't do that. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like it. I'm glad you like it. Where is it? Oh, sorry. Oh gosh. Okay. tone change, but I do want to address this. Nicole just said, my grandpa passed away this morning. He was 94. He had a good life. Thankful he isn't suffering anymore. Nicole, I am so sorry for your loss. I completely understand what you mean about being thankful. It's incredibly difficult. And I can say one of the hardest losses I've ever had to process in my life, and I still process on a daily basis, is my grandfather. And my heart goes out to you and your family and the friends that knew him through his very long life. And I hope that, as Mama Swoop says, that in time his memory becomes a blessing, and that, you know, you're surrounded by love during this time. And I hope that everything goes as smoothly as it can for you over the next few days. So yeah, if you guys want to give some love in the chat to Nicole, because that's what we try to do here. We try to support people in our community, and be a place that people can come. And if you're not doing great, you're not doing great. And if you're doing great, you're doing great. And I'm happy for you. But we all have times where we don't. If that makes sense. Let me see here. But I'm glad you guys liked the what is that? Because I will definitely be using that in the future. Oh, so we do have a What the What, but I think we can spend a bit more time just chilling if you guys want to. I think I got about 5 more minutes. I could tell you guys a fun story from last night if you want. So, actually, producer sister, I don't know if you know all of this yet. No. So I have been debating on sharing this back and forth because it's a bit embarrassing, but I also feel like part of the reason that I'm on the internet and I do the things that I do is because a number of years ago, I got very, very sick. I ended up in the hospital. I had a full breakdown, and that set off the events of me being diagnosed with complex post-traumatic stress disorder, amongst other things, and having to come to terms with the complex trauma that I experienced throughout my childhood and then further into my adulthood. And one of the fun things about trauma disorders is people think that it's all just mental, like that you don't have any physical symptoms. That is a lie. That is a big lie. And when I was going through the original, like I would say my first phase of discovering everything and getting help and everything else, I could not believe how many things people just weren't open about as I was going through the process. And I made a decision when I started to do the internet that I was like, no, I'm going to be open about this. I'm just going to talk about the stuff that happens, because if I had seen anyone through that time be honest about what they were going through, it would have helped me so much and I wouldn't have felt so alone in that process. So that's why I try to be honest and F stigma. And that's why I tell these things. So one of the things that can happen when you have PTSD, which technically CPTSD, according to the DSM-5, is post-traumatic stress disorder with complex symptoms, because CPTSD isn't in the DSM-5 yet. It's currently under review. It will likely be updated when the next DSM comes out, but that's a whole different thing. So some people with PTSD, when they are going through recovery and they have what can be considered trauma release, so you're processing things, you can have things like leg tremors and spasms randomly for no reason. So I last night say to like my husband, like, I need to jump in the shower. So I go jump in the shower, and I am midway, like I just started my shower, so I got like shampoo in my hair. One of my legs starts twitching, and I'm like, that's odd. That's odd. Okay, but I'm just gonna keep going. I'll be fine. I got one good leg, and I got, a bar on the side of the shower. We're gonna be good. Next thing I know, my other leg starts going. So they're both going, and I'm like, I feel like I'm standing on half a leg at this point. Then something gets stuck in my eye. So I'm struggling to stand, and I can't see anything. And I'm in a good amount of pain. And then the next thing I do is, as you could see on my finger, I have a lovely Band-Aid because I cut my finger. I actually I chopped the side of my finger with a steak knife. It was not fun. And so in that moment, my Band-Aid comes off and my hair gets caught on where I hurt myself. So it naturally, and I'm going to use my words very carefully. I'm sorry, my eyes like being weird now. It's sympathy pain, remembering last night. So then the red stuff starts coming out of my finger. So there I am, standing in the shower. I can barely stand. I'm about to fall over. I'm terrified I'm gonna get a concussion. I can't see, and red stuff everywhere. So we are doing fantastic. So I like screamed for my husband to come in, and we had to fix everything. And then for the next hour or so, the tremors continued. And I say that because it's frustrating, it's depressing, it affects your quality of life. You don't know when it's going to happen, but it does happen. But for me, it is a positive thing that my body is showing signs of processing and recovery, which means I'm moving in the right direction. You wouldn't think that from what I just described to you. But the more that I laugh, the more that I look at it, the more I think about it, and the more I laugh about it. And it was so funny because I was like, my mom was laying beside me while all of like my legs are doing the tremors and everything. And I just said to her, I'm like, I think there would be so long through this process that I would have absolutely hated my body for doing this. But I look at it now and I go, no, this is all the built up trauma. This is everything that it's held on to for so long. And the fact that it's finally releasing because it knows it doesn't need to hold on to it anymore. That is progress. What I'm seeing in my legs right now is what kept me alive. And having that mindset change of being thankful to see things progressing, even when it sucks. It's kind of like that thing, like this too shall pass. It'll pass like a kidney stone, but it will pass. I just think it's a good thing at the end of the day. So I don't say this to be like poor me, actually quite the opposite. That I'm really happy that it means that I'm moving forward and stuff, and I'm healing. And if you're going through stuff and it's hard, like we all do, and the thing is, like, looking at me today, you wouldn't have thought that I was basically bedridden last night, but I was. And this is the fun thing about invisible illness. And I think it's important that we share those moments of not only when things are rough so that people know that other people have rough stuff too, but that when good things happen, when progress is being made, that healing is possible. Because I don't see that enough, particularly when it comes to CPTSD. Everything I saw when I started my journey with CPTSD was, yeah, everything's going to suck for like the rest of your life. And I was like, well, that is just a fantastic thing to tell someone that is struggling with ideation, right? That everything's going to suck forever. Everything does not suck forever. Recovery is possible. It's hard. It's a lot of work, but it is possible. And I'm so happy that, this is like almost like 5 years into my journey. And it's happy. I'm happy to see it. And my finger's okay, my eye's okay, my legs are okay, we're gonna be okay. But I just thought that maybe if that's an encouragement to you, if you're going through something right now, that we can get through it. I hope that is, and feel free to laugh at me in the shower. So that's because I was laughing at myself. Yeah, and healing doesn't always look like healing. Producer sister just said you wouldn't think so, but it is. But it is. Yeah, yeah. So Mandalorian just said, thank you for sharing your healing. I thank you. I hope that it does help. Yeah. Jackie Swan said, my husband has PTSD too, due to being a Royal Marine and going to war when he was young. And he gets tremors and spasms at the weirdest times too. And yes, it can be funny. And that's the thing. Like, it's not funny when like you think you're gonna fall in the shower. But I mean, like, yeah, it's the silliness of it, of just being like, well, this is happening. Now what? You just kind of got to ride it out, Shauna, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. That is so incredibly kind of you and so appreciated. Welcome to the 10 new Space Angels. You guys are absolutely amazing. And I love you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, and Shauna, you're incredible as always. You are so incredible. You overwhelm me all the time, and I so appreciate it. Um, so what is that? Is that 21? 21 memberships. That's amazing. Love to see it. Love to see it. Shauna said, "Hi all. Sorry I'm late." Way to come in, Shauna. You're just like, you get a membership and you get a membership. Hi everyone. I love it. I love it. I love it. KDR's 94 exactly, Kim. Thank you. I know you get it. I know you get it. Uh, let me see. Yeah, where is it? Carbonized Stardust. Kim, I just let myself grieve a decade of lost healing. This is Carbonized Stardust. I don't know if I said that. It took me a decade to stop being afraid and to not let the agoraphobia, anxiety/depression win. Then COVID happened. I can't even sit in my patio. Girl, I get that. I get it. Yep. It's hard. And this is the thing. And this is part of why, like, yes, Carbonized, exactly. Healing isn't linear. It's never linear. It's a river. And that's why, like I say, like with Britney, that like if you see her go back and forth of like, she seems to be good with something and then she's not, and then she seems to be good with something and then she's not. It's like, yeah, because she's healing. That's like normal. That is so normal. Like it would be strange if she wasn't having those ebbs and flows, but she is. So, but and I think that that's part of why she is open about it, because as she said, you know, she wants to be an advocate to help people that are going through stuff. So that's the way I look at that. Gosh. Yeah. You guys are so sweet. I love it. Yeah. Jennifer Marie just said, my CPSD comes out at the most random times, and the only reason I survive is because of my dark humor. Oh, we have to laugh. We have to laugh. Honestly, I think it's one of the healthiest coping mechanisms you can have is to laugh. And I think that's part of why, like, when I was going through the worst of it, I just surrounded myself with comedy. I did. It was constant comedy all the time. And I think it was very helpful. DVD just said, yes, I feel like there's judgment because my disabilities are mostly invisible: fibromyalgia, orthopedic problems in almost all joints, recovering from cancer treatment, and more. Only obvious on bad days. Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like, it's almost like if you are good at hiding it, like you're punished for that. And it's like, no, it's just, if I don't handle it in any way, I would never get anything done. And I have to in order to survive. So I learn coping mechanisms. I learn things that I do. But people think that you're fine then, but you're not fine. You're just trying to survive. You know what I mean? It's like a whole thing. So Sean is laughing. You get a membership. Yep. KDRS94, when my diagnosis first started, I was terrified, but now I know my body. And when I get flare ups, I tell my body, okay, have your temper tantrum and rest before I move on. Yep. You just go like, fine. Like, you can have your moment, but you're not winning. You know what I mean? Like that whole thing. TX Mama said, thank you for your positive thoughts on chronic disease. I'm dealing with breast cancer, diagnosed October of 2023. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, but I'm glad to hear that you're fighting. There are days like it's not being obvious, in days that I need emotional help. Absolutely. Oh, Marcella. Hello, Marcella. Much love to you. And Lollipop. Much love to you so much. Carbonized. See, this is a group therapy session, you know? Carbonized just said, I have to remind myself every day that I'm not responsible for what society says I should be. I am not okay, and that's okay. Normality is an illusion. Why even try? Lol. Yeah. I just look at it that, like, if everybody pretends that they're okay and nobody's actually okay, then everybody's just kind of living a lie. And then how much better will we all be if we all were just honest about being messes? Because then we would just acknowledge that everybody was a mess. And then we could potentially help each other by sharing what we do to handle our mess. Or we could all just, keep pretending that we're fine and be lonely and lying all the time, right? Fantastic. Yeah, living in a state of denial. It's not good. Oh. Let me see here. Just catching up. Yeah, you guys are amazing. I know we have so many warriors in this community that deal with invisible illness, and I have so much love for all of you because I get it. It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. And in the fibro stuff too, a lot of you know, my husband has fibromyalgia, so I got a front row seat to that too, and it's absolutely horrible. So sorry, Jennifer, you're killing me. I allow myself to be as dramatic as Nathan Lane in Birdcage because CPTSD is dramatic. standing ovation right here. That's amazing. That's amazing. It's amazing. I mean, like, I kind of feel like sometimes I sit there and I'm like, wasn't the last time, a time before that I had to cancel a stream because I wasn't well. I posted a thing on Instagram and just said, sorry, due to my health, I got to cancel the show today. We'll be back soon. And I actually got an Instagram DM from someone who wasn't even following me, which was the funniest thing ever. I'm like, oh, so you're just checking for me at this point, but you're not following me. And you felt the need to send me a DM. Okay. And literally just said, it's always something with you. And left it. And I did not respond. It took everything in me, but I was just like, you're not following me, yet you're checking my stories, and you had to send me a snarky comment. Interesting. Interesting way of choosing to live your life, but happy for you. But separate from that, I'm just like, it's almost like my disability disables me. It's almost like my disability impacts every part of my life. Isn't that wild? And like, it's always something with me. I know. And like, in the words of like, who's it? Rose McGowan, can you imagine how tired we are? Like, it's not fun. I don't like it. I would much rather be on here. I would much rather be with you guys than laying in my bed unable to get up. Believe it or not. Yeah. Yeah. Producer sister just said, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure. But yeah, no. So you know who you are, because I'm sure you're probably still checking for me, person who sent me the snarky comment. You know what? I hope you find happiness. And honestly, I'm kind of jealous of the fact that you don't know what it's like, apparently, to live with a chronic condition like this. Enjoy your blessing. Enjoy that of your life. And I hope if something ever does happen to you that, you know, the things that you want to do, you can't do because of a disability, that people are kinder to you than you were to me. And that's all. Yeah. Oh, Heidi just said the ableism is off the charts. I'm chronically ill and injured too, and people tell me I look fine every day, probably because they don't have x-ray vision and can't see a totally destroyed spine. That could be it. Maybe that's the answer. Everybody needs x-ray vision. No, Heidi, I totally feel you, you know, and I hope you're doing okay. But it sounds like you're fighting quite a battle there, and I'm sure you're fighting it well. Oh, Brandon Torres says, love the shirt, Kim. Thank you. Purple Rain. Purple Rain. I always laugh now, too, because I will say I did get one other comment at one point when I wore this shirt, because I mentioned that I love Jesus, and they were like, wearing that shirt? Oh, please. Oh, gosh. Sometimes I feel like the internet is just like a megaphone of people saying things that should stay in their brain. Yes. Yes. Believe it or not, both of these things can be true. I can think Purple Rain is awesome and love Jesus at the same time. These are two incredibly possible things in the same universe. Carbonite sort of said you should have said no, that's Jesus. Oh gosh. Yes. Oh, Katie, the most accurate description of the internet. Oh my gosh. Have you guys seen Bo Burnham's song, Welcome to the Internet, from Inside? Oh my gosh. Does that like hit so hard? It's incredible. If you guys have not seen that, I love Bo Burnham. This is like a side tangent. Can't Handle This. His Kanye West parody that is absolute genius. Of a performance. It's just absolutely perfect. Yeah, that is actually like, that was my most watched video of last year because it's just so good. He's such a genius. It's insane. That's one thing I may actually share with you guys, members only, if I can, although I will be crying. I will be crying. Be prepared. And if you know that song, you probably know why I would be crying. But yeah, it's a whole thing. It's more than fitting your hand inside of a Pringle can. Billy Cat just said, where did all the open minds go? I don't know, but I missed them. I miss them. Oh, Suey Sue. 73, member for 10 months. Thank you so much. Was busy working and just joined. Much love to you. Much love to you too. Oh, sorry. For the record, Your Honor, everybody just looked at me laughing a lot at the gym when you said I could still love cheese. Oh gosh, it's funny. It's funny. It's really funny. But I mean, honestly, I was a weird goth kid at my church. Like I heard comments like that all the time. It was fine. It was fine. Always remember like people being like, "Oh, what's she wearing?" And I had a Jack Skellington hoodie on. I'm like, "I'm wearing a hoodie of a skeleton that wants to celebrate Christmas." Oh, the horror. Oh gosh. All right. Give me 1 second. I just realized I forgot to upload something into here. That is my bad. I suck. It's here. I've got it. You guys ready for what the what? I feel like I'm in a punchy mood, so here we go. This is gonna be it. I gotta get my Coca-Cola. Yes, Denise. All hail the weird goth kids at church. Ugh. Have I told you guys about Trogdor at my church? I think I told you guys that once. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then we won't get into that, but just people are funny. People are funny. Okay. What the what? So this is a little bit different. We're trying something a little bit different with what the what today, but I think it's going to be funny. And it's that we want to share something that we love and we found very funny. And you may have heard about it, but may not know the whole context of it. And here we go. We're going to have fun with it. And it is the legend of Bodie McBoatface. How many of you are aware of Bodie McBoatface? I'll wait. Put a 1th in the chat if you know. Oh gosh, Mentor Art, yes. Or am I looking at a white woman? A white woman's Instagram. It's too low for me, but white woman's Instagram. Oh, so good. Okay, so I'm seeing some once, and I'm also seeing some nopes and some tooths, which I assume mean no. So we're going to have fun with this. Okay. So, the legend. Pardon?
We'll get to my original concept for the Wut The Wut later.
Yes, we will get into the original concept later, but we're going to talk about this first. So, the legend of Bodie McBoatface. These are all of our sources, which is why I said at the beginning of the show, if content has been used that belongs to you and you don't want it here, please contact me. I will clip it out of the show. All of the links are available in my source doc. We have dotted our I's and crossed our T's on this one. And producer sister has put a ton of work into this. Now, we do have some summary from Wikipedia, so we are going to read that. But for those of you that don't know, Bodie McBoatface was originally proposed in a March 2016 Name Our Ship online poll to name the 200 million pound polar scientific research ship being constructed in the, I don't know how to say that, Camelard shipyard in Birkenhead for the United Kingdom's Environmental Research Council. Okay, so very big, fancy boat. Big, fancy boat worth a lot of money. A lot of money. BBC Radio Jersey presenter James Hand coined the humorous suggestion Bodie McBoatface for the poll, and the name quickly became the most popular choice. With 124,000 votes, the name was described as a homage to Hootie McOwlface, an owl named for the Adopt a Bird program in 2012 that became popular on the internet. Although Bodie McBoatface was the most popular suggestion on the Name Our Ship poll, the suggestion to use the name for the mothership was not followed. Sorry, I'm having trouble reading this because it's farther away. I think my eyes are going, y'all. It's very depressing. You had 20/20 vision, and I'm noticing my vision far away is harder. I may have to get glasses at this point. Okay. In October 2016, Joe Johnson, Minister for Universities and Science, announced that the ship would be named Sir David Attenborough after the zoologist who came fourth in the poll. The name Bodie McBoatface, despite receiving more than 10 times the number of votes of Sir David Attenborough, was assigned to one of the submersibles deployed aboard the Attenborough instead, describing it as an eloquent compromise. Okay, whatever. The controversy over naming the new polar research vessel was an astoundingly good outcome for public interest in science, and the row had put a smile on people's faces after attracting huge public interest. Observers of contemporary culture coined the term McBoat-facing, defined as making the critical mistake of letting the internet decide things. Okay? So, McBoat-facing is when you let the internet run wild and name something. That's the term, okay? In one such observation, Jennifer Finley Boylan of the New York Times wrote that to be McBoat-faced was to allow people to deliberately make their choices not in order to foster the greatest societal good, but to instead mess with you. The results of the poll inspired numerous similar spoofs in other naming polls. Exactly. Katie Artist 94, you've hit the nail on the head. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Right? Yeah. Okay. So, a wide range of companies or organizations who have renamed items or items in their businesses includes a beer. The British television presenter and farmer Jeremy Clarkson revealed he planned to call a beer made from ingredients grown on his farm as Lager McLagerface, which would then be shortened to McFace. This was rejected by the advertising executive who said it did not give the premium image, so the beer was named Hawkstone Lager instead. No, it's McFace. It's McFace. A bookmobile. The mobile library for the Orkney Library Archive is called Bookie McBookface. This is all real, guys. This is a real thing that is happening. A fish statue. Fishy McFishface. A largemouth bass fish statue is I haven't seen all of these, guys. I'm reacting to these in real time with you. Okay? But that was the thing. This is the list. Like, so producer sister found it as part of the list. Producer sister found this list of all of these things that got McBoat-faced. And I was like, well, we have to explain Bodie McBoatface.
No, we're
right.
something up. We're not at with them.
We're not at it yet?
No.
Oh gosh. There's more. Okay. Fishy McFishface, the largemouth bass fish statue, is a mascot and tourist attraction for the Hickston Travel Plaza and Timber Valley Restaurant in Hickston, Wisconsin. The fiberglass statue is approximately 15 feet long, 6 inches wide, and 8 inches high. A horse. Sydney Warwick's farm racecourse named their new racehorse Horsey McHorseface in 2016. Horsey McHorseface was put to auction and sold for $17,000. A train. Swedish rail transport company MTRX conducted an online poll soon after the one involving Bodie McBoatface to name a new train on Stockholm to Gothenburg line. Trainee McTrainface won the poll with 49% of the vote, and the train was named accordingly. Trainee McTrainface. I kind of hope that Trainee McTrainface actually has a face on the front. Like, I can see the name written on it, but like, I want Trainee McTrainface to have a face. A ferry. The Sydney Ferries allowed the public to name a fleet of Emerald-class ferries through a naming competition. It was announced the most popular name was Bodie McBoatface, but as it had already been taken, the judges opted instead to go for the second place choice, and one of the ferries was named Ferry McFerryface. After the Maritime Union of Australia refused the crew in the vessel in protest at the name, it entered service named Emerald 6 with a Ferry McFerry sticker below the bridge. Why can't we just have fun? Why can't we just name things?
You put it out to the public.
A megabus! This is why you don't let the internet run wild. This is why. Because as much as it's funny, it's insane. Megabus United Kingdom operation hosted a Twitter poll in late 2017 to name some of their brand new Plaxton Elite bodied Volvo B11 RT interdeck coaches. That is quite the name. Mega McMegaface won, and the name was applied to one of the vehicles. And you can see it there. It does say Mega McMegaface. A chain ferry. In March of 2017, the Isle of Wight Council, which operates the Cowes Floating Bridge, stated that it was open to suggestions from residents for the new name for the vessel after originally registering it as Floating Bridge number 6. Despite council boring. Despite council officials ruling out Floaty McFloatface as a name, a petition was later created to name the vessel Floaty McFloatface, attracting over 2,000 signatures, and it even caused the council to rescind its decision to veto the name. Democracy! Democracy! Floaty McFloatface. I just want to be. These are the things that unite us. We unite each other, right? We unite through the McFace. A skate park in June of 2019, South End-on-Sea Borough Council named a skate park Skatey McSkateface after a public vote. A satellite terminal, the U.S. space launch provider and satellite operator firm SpaceX, has named the terminal used to receive internet signals from its Starlink constellation of low Earth orbiting satellites to Dishy McFlatface. That one's more creative.
Yeah.
Dishy McFlatface. Because, I mean, I guess Dishy McDishface is, I kind of like Flatface. That's kind of funny. The stock car race, Busch Beer held a contest to name one of the two races. It's sponsored for the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series held at Kansas Speedway on May 2nd. The winning name chosen was 2021 Bushy McBush Race 400. That's good. That's good. With the race itself coincidentally won by NASCAR driver Kyle Busch. A snowplow! In February of 2021, the Minnesota Department of Transportation arranged for a contest to name a new fleet of snowplows. Out of 50 finalists selected from about 24,000 entries, Plowy McPlowface was on top of the 8 winners of a public poll, receiving support of over half of the voting pool, was assigned to the Metro District's new snowplow. All right, so Plowy McPlowface and other great names for snowplows. Now, was this the original?
This is the original concept.
My ring just got caught in my earring. Like, fully, it's caught in my earring. Okay, there we go. We're good. Okay. So, these were the other names for the snowplows?
These are just all sorts of different names that different counties, jurisdictions have named.
Okay.
From all over. This is the original. But
okay. So, the original post is these are a whole bunch of names that have been assigned to snowplows. They are real. There is a snowplow with each of these names, inspired partially by the Boaty McBoatface concept. Are we down? Do we want to hear all the snowplow names? We're starting with the Big Leplowski.
A lot of these were submitted names and they've held contests from the public to name them.
So these are all names that were submitted by the public through contests. Are we down? Are we down to hear these? I thank you for humoring us as we explained the Boaty McBoatface thing, because now when we read these, it's going to be more fun. Right? So, the Big Leplowski. The Blizzard of Oz. I haven't seen any of these guys, so bear with me. Oh, of course, this is from Edmonton. Edmonton, hello, my name is Buzz Ice Clear.
There's a lot from Edmonton. Like,
oh gosh, shout out to Edmonton. Snowpro Winfrey, shut up. Snowpro Winfrey. I can't. Oh, Scoop, there it is. Salt, baby. Like ice, baby, but salt, baby. I love it. That's amazing. Catch my drift. Oh, I love that. Oh, people are so creative. Melton John. If that thing does not blare Elton John music as it plows, that is an atrocity. That is an absolute atrocity. This train don't stop anymore. Yeah, goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. Like, oh gosh. Snow Be Gone Kenobi. Oh my gosh. Are we doing okay, chat? Is this an okay thing? I'm seeing a lot of laughing in the chat, so I'm assuming this is going over okay. We want to make sure you guys are enjoying it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Snow Be Gone Kenobi. Better Call Salt. Shut up. I think right now, looking at these, I really like Scoop, there it is, and Snowpro Winfrey. Those are good. Those are good. You're a blizzard hair. Shut. I'm a what? Han Snolo. I love that it's in the Star Wars font on the side too. That's it. That's it. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, okay. Snowbafett. Boba Fett. Snowbafett. Oh, Star Wars fans, I hope you feel like you're getting fed today. Oh, that's good. Sherlock's gnomes. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Grateful Sled. Like Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I'm judging by the chat, you guys are happy with this. We're good. Are we good? Do you guys want me to keep going? Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to keep going. Let me know. Oh, Lacey, are you okay? Are you okay? Do you want to say hello to everybody? Will we wait for the ones? Because I know everybody wants to see you. Okay. Give me a second. I'll go full screen for a minute. We'll take a minute. All right. There we go. I got you. Here we go. We got the Lacey. How do you say hi, Lacey? Oh, you burped. Did you guys hear her burp? Did you do that on purpose? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That is the look. You're too funny. You are too funny. Okay, I'm gonna put you back. Oh. I don't know if I've told you guys that, but she knows that I laugh. Thank you. It was a beautiful burp. The first time she ever burped, I laughed so hard because if you can imagine that little bit of a burp coming out of a dog that weighed less than 2 pounds, it was such a moment. I couldn't handle it. And I think she learned at that point that every time she burped, it would make me happy. So she regularly, like, if I'm sad, she'll come up to me and just burp just to make me laugh. So she's way too smart for her own good. Okay. All right. I think I saw a lot of ones, though. Okay, we're good to keep going. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Edgar Allan Snow. Nevermore will the raven come to bother me at snow. This is ridiculous. Control Salt Delete. Shut up. Oh my gosh. Hang on. I just realized I put the wrong thing on it because I want the image to be bigger for you guys. So you can see the writing better in the images. Oh.
Hamilton.
Is that Hamilton?
Hamilton.
That's Hamilton?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Cirque du Soleil. Beautiful. Beautiful. Willie B. Snow Day. Will be Snow Day.
Yeah.
Will be Snow Day. Yeah. Yeah. I've heard we've had a few of those. Fleetwood Mac. That's good. That's good. We like Fleetwood Mac. Cleopatra. Cleopatra. Cleopatra.
There you go.
Cleopatra. La 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 la. La 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 la. Cleopatra. Oh my gosh. Okay. Fast and Furious. Beautiful. I wondered how long that would take for a Fast and the Furious reference. Sled Zeppelin. Beautiful. Scooby-Doo. These are good. These are good. Mr. Sandman. Bring me a sand. Oh gosh. Bring me a drink. Bum 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 bum. Blizzard Wizard. I don't know. Blizzard Wizard, love to you, but I'm sorry. You're a Blizzard Harry is giving you a run for your money there. Oh. Connor McBladeit. Of course, Edmonton. Edmonton represent had to have one hockey reference. I feel like that's fair.
There were many others that I restrained myself.
Gosh. Producer's sister is a massive hockey fan, so she just said she had to restrain herself from putting all of the hockey ones. But there is a player named Connor McDavid who is very, very popular and very, very talented. So it's Connor.
Arguably the best player in the NHL.
Yeah, arguably best player in the NHL. And doesn't he plays for Edmonton, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so he plays for Edmonton. So this is an Edmonton plow named Connor McBladeit. I think that's fair. Darth Blader. That theme better play while that car is driving. Like, while that truck is out, I better hear that. Like, you hear the plow come around and just the dun 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 dun. If that doesn't happen, like that, no. Snow no mo. Like, no more snow. Snow no mo. I cannot believe there's 200 people watching this right now. We just talk about random snowplow names. I love you guys. Oh. Peter Parka. Like Spider-Man. Plowosaurus Rex. Edmonton is unhinged. Edmonton is unhinged. Is anyone here from Edmonton? Have you guys seen any of these? Because this is glorious. This is awesome. Big shout out to Edmonton. Anita Shovel. Oh, yeah. I need a shovel. Oh, that's good. Flurious George. Flurious George. School's not canceled. Oh, that's a bummer, plow. I don't like that plow. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'd rather be at the beach. I think that's fair. Pillsbury Blowboy. I mean, that could be taken in a couple different ways. Oh my gosh. Austin Plowers. Snowy, baby. Yay. Like, what? Oh. Weird Plow Yankovic. Oh, I feel like he'd be honored. I feel like he'd be so honored. It'd be like a highlight of his life. Betty Whiteout. Yes! Rest in peace, Betty White. Oh, it's amazing. Senior Flurry. Below Zero Hero. Lightning McLean. Kapow. Or Kachow. Isn't it Kachow? Shock and Thaw. And there you are, guys. Plowy McPlowface and other great names for snowplows. In honor of the horrible, horrible amount of snow weather that so many of us have been experiencing. This is amazing. So I wanted to ask you guys, and I'm going to be watching the chat, which one of these is your favorite? And if you have one to submit, if you could write in the chat new name and then dash and then whatever you would name it. Because I think it could be fun if we did like a poll and we did like a who won, who wins, what is the best snowplow name. And I know you guys are smart. You guys are clever. You guys make me laugh every single day and come up with things that I could never. So I'm going to turn the floor over to you guys because, yeah, I'm with Soki though so far. You're a Blizzard Harry has to be, yeah, my fave. Yeah, it's absolutely. Shauna likes the Big Lebowski. I'm going to start making a list off screen, but you're a Blizzard Harry. I'm a what? Snow Pro Winfrey. These DVDs. Ugh. Gosh. All right, I'm watching. Jennifer Reed just said, you all ever had to entertain 5 kids born in the 21st century with no internet and outside is a frozen wasteland of the apocalypse? We need snowblowers to keep schools open. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Plow Force 1. Cheryl E just shared. Or no, hang on. Where's it? Yeah, Plow Force 1. Yeah. I got too many windows open. Cleopatra was good. I agree, Sarai. That was good. Mr. Plow, like in The Simpsons, yeah. Sled Zeppelin, because I like the band. Fair enough. Fast and Furious. Sorry if I miss any. I'm trying to go really fast. Goodbye, Yellow Snow Road. Control. Salt delete. That's good too. Snowy gone. Kenobi. Darth Blader. And Chris. Okay. I think we got it. We got some good ones here. So I have, how many do I have here? That's 5. Anyone have any other ones? We've got Snowy Brick Road. Sarai just said, I'm going to do this as quickly as I can, so I'm going to stop putting them up on the screen. Please forgive me. And Christy. Okay, I think we got enough. All right, I've got enough that we can do 3 rounds of 5 for the polls. You guys ready? I have to stop the first one though. And it looks like 87, I think, percent. Why are you not coming up for me? Why are you not coming up? 86% of you said no. That it was not a good idea. So I guess I'm not alone in that. Oh, name round 1. So I'm just putting this together. So snowplow name round 1. Okay, I can only do it in 4. So we're going to have to do this in 4 rounds then. And I'm going to try to spread out the Star Wars ones because we've got a lot of them. All right, round 1. Vote. We've got Darth Blader, Control Salt Delete, Goodbye Yellow Snow Road, and Cleopatra. Or Cleopatra. And I will let this go for a few minutes. And we'll go from there. Oh, gosh. Just looking at you guys. I hope, are you guys happy with this, though? Did we enjoy this? Can we send some love in the chat to producer sister if we enjoyed this? Because I think we did. Oh. Alrighty. Oh, gosh. You ain't got no flurries. Ooh. Insufficient snow. There's too much snow. Oh gosh, it's amazing. I did, Denise. I did. I do watch the chat. Okay, we've got over 50 votes now, and I think we've got a clear winner on this one. Control Salt Delete is definitely winning here. So we'll go on and we'll do the next one. Okay, start a poll. Best snow plow name round 2. And just gonna throw all of these in here. And the last one there. Good. Okay. All right. Round 2. Our competitors are Snow Be Gone Kenobi, Fast and Furious, Sled Zeppelin, and Mr. Plow. Off we go. You guys are so funny. Cheryl Lee, insufficient snow sounds like Seattle. Oh, Carmen said I had a cat named Zeppelin. That's got to be the winner for me. I don't blame you. Oh, this is hard now. I think actually I can do one more. So if you guys have one more you want to suggest, I can add in. Okay, and we've got more votes in here, and I think we've got a strong winner there as well. Snow Be Gone Kenobi won that one. So round 3. Let's get round 3 going. Here we go. I love doing these with you. It's so much fun. Best, I can't type. Best snow plow name round 3. I don't know why, but I feel like my keyboard's getting louder. It never used to be this loud.
Yes, it was.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're a loud typer.
Producer sister just told me I'm a loud typer. I probably am.
And it gets louder when you're angry.
Apparently it gets louder when I'm angry. I don't try to be. I swear I don't. All right. Round 3. And let's see how this one goes. Just double checking here.
Did you get Melton John?
I didn't get Melton John. Okay, we're adding Elton John. Oh, this is hard. Okay. Let's take a look at this poll now. All right. I'm going to wait till it gets to, we got 56 votes that I'm looking at right now, 58, 59. I kind of want to see us get like to 70 if possible.
Neck and neck, right?
It's neck and neck for like 2 of them. So I kind of want to, if it's obvious that one of them is winning, like I'll stop the poll early, but they're close. They're all close. So if you don't think your vote matters, it absolutely does. And now is the time. All right. Okay. We've got 64. If you've never voted before, now is the time. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. There's no business like snow business. That's good. That's good. Thank you, King Bob. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is hard. Oh my gosh, you guys. Big Leplowski and May the Force de-ice you are neck and neck. I'm going to hold it for one more vote. We're going to get to 70 votes. I'm looking 70. Done. End poll. Big Leplowski. The Big Leplowski won with 35% of the vote. Goodbye, Snowfro Winfrey. I loved thee. And best snowplow name round 4. And this will be the last round, and then we'll have the final next. And then that will be our winner. And there we go. Off they go. So we've got Melton John, your Blizzard Harry, Snowplow McDuck, and Snowy Brick Road. Oh, you're a Blizzard Harry already? It's so funny. It's so good. Oh, okay. So again, I'm going to wait till it gets to like the 70 vote mark. So you guys go for it. You go for it. Oh, gosh. Pearl Jan. New one. Plow it for Dan. I'll stop now. Do it for Dan. Do it for Dan. All right. We're at 64 votes, guys. Give you a few more seconds to get it in. We got 6 more votes needed, and then I'm pausing it because Melton John just took the lead from You're a Blizzard Harry. We got 40% for Melton John and 39% for You're a Blizzard Harry. This is neck and neck. Your vote matters. It matters. 39-39. Oh my gosh, you guys.
39-39, 11-11.
Yeah, 39-39, 11-11. What we're looking at. Oh my gosh, we need a tiebreaker. We have 4 votes remaining. We need a tiebreaker. Come on. If you've never voted before, now is the time. Oh, okay, we got 67, 68. I'm waiting. 69.
How does it go down?
70. Ending poll. And let it load. Let it load. What does it say? Oh my gosh, it's taking forever to process.
Why is it loading?
It's taking forever to process. The anticipation is killing me. This is insane. Yay! Oh no, we were tied. Somebody came in at the last minute. It was 39-39. Oh my gosh. You guys, are we going to have to do a break the tie?
Yep.
Tiebreaker. Melton John. You're a Blizzard Harry. And if this ties again, I get the winning vote. That's how I'll do it. Okay? Off we go. Lulu's mom. That was me. 'Twas I, fam. Oh, gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here we go. 58, 59. We're going to go to 70 again. Let's do it. Let's do it. I love these interactive portions. They're so fun. We just have fun. 62. Judging by that, producer sister, looking at statistics, do we have a winner? Even if we got a winner?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let it go in. We got 5 more. 6. Okay, so there's 66, 69. I don't know. Now we're at 69, I'm seeing.
70.
End poll. Yep, so that looks like You're a Blizzard Harry took it. Which means our final best snowplow name final are, your options are You're a Blizzard Harry, the Big Leplowski, Control Salt Delete, and Snow Be Gone Kenobi. Start the poll. Here we go, guys. This is it. This is it. Let your voice be heard. You guys are too funny. I'm so invested. I'm so invested in this. I feel very silly, but I'm so invested. Oh. All right. We've got 61 votes. Let's get to the 70 again. 63, 64. No, okay. I'm trying to see. 68. Oh. Come on. Come on. 69. We got one more. One more vote. Somebody vote. I'm looking at it. I am watching it. Second it changes, I'm going. It's done. So, the winner is You're a Blizzard, Harry. Oh gosh. I can't. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. That was the entry we had for it. We don't have a picture of it, but there was where it was on the list. Yep. Ton of Potterheads here. Yep. My guest just said, I commend the poll variety with different fandoms. Yes, we are an inclusive fandom community. Medora Art, no, Melted John. He's really invested. I don't blame you. Melted John was funny. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Average Supreme, I would. John Williams is flawless, but I can't play that without losing my channel. The do 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 do. That's about the best I'm gonna be able to do. Chucky's one. Yay, that was strangely fun. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Well, you guys, that is our What the What. I know it's not as long of a show as we normally do, so here's just kind of our wind down. I can be here probably for another 20 minutes or so. I think I would probably end the stream around the 2-hour mark. So, free for all, basically. If you guys have any questions, you want to send any support my way, you want to say anything, sound off, now's the time. Now's the time. We can just talk. We can have a good time. I am here for it. Lacey is back asleep. She is sleeping adorably. Oh. Well, apparently it's supposed to warm up where I am the next couple of days, which I'm not looking forward to because it's going to be a swamp. Yeah, my swamp. That was we didn't have any Shrek references.
No, there weren't.
Shrek is love, Shrek is life. That's actually kind of like, I'm in a bit of shock and I'm kind of disappointed at the same time. Does that make sense? I know it's silly, but I don't know. I feel like Shrek is just kind of one of those things now. If we're going to talk about pop culture things, Shrek should be there. Yeah. Tammy Wolf just said, this was a lot of fun. I'm so glad. Sir, I said so much fun. Denise, blasphemy. What, that Shrek isn't here, or that I would suggest that Shrek should be here? Because I feel like we could go either way. Although I did find out when we looked at that Airbnb that was basically Shrek's swamp. A lot of you were quite interested. You guys would stay in Shrek Swamp, the place in Scotland. Oh gosh. Shrek, the Grinch. Dinner with myself. I can't cancel that again. So good. Garlic bread. Shut up. King Bob. Garlic bread. Oh gosh. Chris Barber said, I guess I'm weird because I don't like Shrek. I think it's more just, I think, honestly, I have a theory about Shrek and the way that people look at it. And it's that it was a very interesting film at the time, in the sense that it really did rely on celebrity voices to help market it. It was very counter to what we had seen in animation, popular animation up until that point, of basically making fun of Disney. Like the film made fun of Disney. Like the when they get to the kingdom thing and I can't talk today. The musical number with the tiny little puppets that were like Dulop is a perfect place. Like that is fully making fun of It's a Small World. It was like a big thing. And then I think a lot of kids remember that and everybody laughed at that because we thought it was funny. And very shortly after that, like within the next year, 9/11 happened and a lot of things started changing at that point. And I think Shrek was a funny, happy memory for a lot of people of going out to the movies and having a good time, and then the world changed. And I've seen a lot of dialogue about that over the years, that it kind of just has this sweet spot within culture. Um, and we just, yeah, sorry, yeah. Welcome to Duloc, Such a Perfect Town. Here we have some rules. Let's lay them down. Don't make waves. Stay in line, and we'll get along just fine. Duloc is a perfect place. Exactly. Yeah, please keep off the grass. Shine your shoes. Wipe your face. Duloc is. Yeah, like it was really crazy. It was really crazy. So I think that's part of it. The Duloc is Denise's ringtone. I mean, that would be a funny ringtone. Can you imagine being like in the checkout line at the grocery store and that goes off and everybody just looks at you like, what are you doing? Like, it's so weird. Oh, you guys are talking Shrek the Musical. Yeah, Cheryl E. I took my late mama and my 18-month-old daughter to see Shrek the Musical when it came out. A lot of fun. Yeah, I think it wasn't it on Netflix for a while. Carbonite Starter said highly recommend the Shrek Musical. So good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Alicia. One of my best friends and I are calling another friend's girlfriend, an ogre last night. With it me starting her, telling her to go back to the swamp she belongs in. Wow, that's a Denise. That was your ringtone in high school, and everyone hated you. I would have been your best friend. We would have hung out. Oh my gosh. That's like what's the weirdest ringtone you've ever had? What's the weirdest ringtone you've ever had? The first ringtone I ever had, because this was back in the day where you had to buy ringtones, you couldn't like make your own ringtones like with Spotify. Like right now I have a ringtone, but like my alarm tone is I always listen to what's it called? What's the artist name? I think it's called Aniko is the person's name, and their song Jericho. I am obsessed with that song. Aniko. It's fantastic. Great song. But so that's like what mine is right now. But when you had to buy ringtones back in the day, the first ringtone I ever bought was I'm on a boat by the Lonely Island. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Take a good hard look at the mother effing boat. It was censored though, but yeah, my phone always went off with I'm a boat. I'm on a boat. It was great. Oh, King Bob, my ringtone is Phenomena. Do 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 do. Phenomena. Do 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 do. That is fantastic. Do 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 do. Oh my gosh, the hamster dance. Oh, Denise, I can't. Oh my goodness. Oh, Scotty doesn't know Carbonate Stardust. I work with someone named Scotty. We all changed our ringtones to that. Oh, the trolling. Oh, the trolling. Soki, weirdest ringtone, Godzilla's roar from a cartoon show that at another point Tarzan's scream from the Disney movie. Those are great. Those are way too funny. Oh. KDR74, not exactly weird, but I had the Pacific Rim theme. No one knew what it was, and I had to explain every time. It got annoying. Lol. I did, you know what though? That actually does kind of remind me. I did set my dad's number for a while to the Imperial March from Star Wars. The da 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 da. Oh my goodness. Tread lightly. Who I don't think I've seen you talk much in the chat, so thank you so much for sharing. Barney the dinosaur. Oh, the looks you probably got on that one, but that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Brenda from Iowa, I read a little bit ahead. When I was with my ex, I hated his mom, and my ringtone for her number was Kyle's mom's. Well, Kyle's mom's. The gas station got a kick out of it when I forgot to mute my phone once. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh gosh, Jackie Lunzo, surfing bird. With the bird is the word for a girlfriend that had a bird chase after her when she'd leave our apartment. Oh my gosh. Oh, Chris Barber, my ringtone is Lady Gaga's Rain song. Oh, Rain on Me. I'd rather be dry, but at least I'm alive. It's a good song. Good song. Oh gosh. Diana said my funniest ringtone is still Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On. I mean, you definitely probably had people being like, who's calling you? What's happening now? Oh, Billy Cat, showing my age. My first ringtone was Nokia before you could buy them even. Yeah, I mean, you know what though? People could say all they want, but I'm pretty sure all those Nokias probably still work. Those things were indestructible. You could drive a tank over that thing and it would still live. Oh. Irish Carlavine just said, hi, it's Kim, producer sister, watching from the UK. Do you guys watch Hudson and Rex there? The Canadian scenery is stunning. And of course, Rex is adorable. My fave TV show. I don't watch it that much. I've seen my mom watch it. Yeah. Yeah, he's cute though. We like German Shepherds.
I think it's filmed in Newfoundland.
Yeah, apparently it's filmed in Newfoundland.
I think.
I'm not sure. We can find out. I don't know.
The ways from us.
Oh. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Samantha Baker, so embarrassingly, I was obsessed with Frozen's Let It Go. That's not embarrassing. Funny enough, someone stole it, and then I proceeded to blow it up, password protected, so they couldn't change or turn it off. So they just stole your phone, and it wouldn't stop being like, let it go, let it go. That's actually kind of poetic. Like, let my phone go. That's amazing. Honestly, I understand why people have like a little bit of a hatred for Let It Go because it got so overplayed. But I'm sorry, for me, Let It Go was such an exciting moment because I was such a huge fan of Idina Menzel, from being a fan of Rent and then being a fan of Wicked, and then knowing that she basically got her Disney princess song and it was that good and it was that popular. I was just like, queen. And I still have moments where honestly it's really silly, but it kind of chokes me up a bit because I just think about, that like the theater nerd that I was and someone who like I would warm up before I perform for Defying Gravity and all those types of things, and seeing her be so recognized and loved and appreciated for her talent, because I always felt like she was so underrated. It was such an exciting thing. So Let It Go is good in my book. Oh my gosh, yes! Marion, my main ringtone was the Final Fantasy victory music. Oh, and Elisa, the Lily Allen song, the F you very, very much. Yeah, that's a good song. So we hate what you do. We hate your whole crew, so please don't stay in touch. Lily Allen's fun. Oh gosh. Carter started. Scotty also loved Gold Digger by Kanye, and we all switched our ringtones to that. He still hates it. Was it like the Jamie Foxx part at the beginning? So it was just like just him singing? Because that'd be fun. Oh gosh. Jackie Lunza, take this job and shove it for my boss. My boss prank called me at work. Oh my gosh. Yep. Average Supreme, anyone remember recording music for your voicemail? Yep. Also, people imitating, what was it, Ross on Friends doing the we will call you back. Yes. Whatever that. So stupid. Oh, Soki, I might have had the Undertaker's entrance music also at some point. How many people now do you think have John Cena? The da 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 da. Oh, Lulu's mom, James Blunt, you're beautiful. My boss made me change it. Why? Oh, so I just said, wait, the theme song for Barney or I Love You? Like the I love you, you love me song. Yeah, I don't know. Oh my gosh, Soki, I did manage to end a Nokia 3310 without even trying. That's impressive. That is impressive. Yeah, Denise, I miss those Nokia phones. I do too. Oh, Or is it Samantha Baker? I changed my mom's to Stewie saying, Mom, Mom, Mommy, Mom, 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 Mom. She was not impressed. That was. Oh my gosh. Oh, back in the day, the tone for my mom was evil woman. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm sorry. But I mean, I hope that was therapeutic for you. I hope it was. Whitney said the intro to the Republic of Doyle was mine for a while. Can't recall the name of the song. Fair enough. Oh. Yeah. I think another Nicole saying I used Stewie saying Mom, Mom, Mommy, Mom, Mom, Mom. Katie said I'll never understand how we went backwards in phones indestructibility. Yep. I put my razor through it. It survived. What? Denise, Let It Go is still my go to the bathroom song. Thank you, random girl in the mall bathroom. Denise, you're gonna have to talk. You got to give me more than that. I have so many questions. You can't leave me like that. Thank you, random girl in the mall. What does that? I'm so confused. Help me. Now my ringtone is Booker T Green Onion. Yes, Green Onions. We love that song. Yeah. Nicole said my ringtone is now the Golden Girls theme. Fantastic. Oh, Samantha Barker, show yourself is better. I think producer sister would agree with you.
Yep.
Yeah. Into the Unknown is crazy though.
Unpopular opinion. The music in Frozen 2 is better than Frozen 1.
I think we've had that. Yeah, producer sister just said unpopular opinion. Music in Frozen 2 is better than Frozen 1. I don't disagree. I feel like though, like Into the Unknown is like one of the most vocally insane songs I've ever heard. It is.
It's a workout.
Like, I remember just the first time I heard it, I'm like, okay, so we can all just go home now. Right? Like, if anybody else wanted to sing, just sit down. It's over. And that's what I mean. Like, Adina's that good. And I felt like she was so underappreciated. So I'm happy to see it. Oh, Kyle just said, used to have Final Fantasy music for my old flip phone. Yep. Soki just said I had the Final Fantasy VII victory music as an alarm tone, the Final Fantasy 15's Wonderlust, and Final Fantasy 14's Bismarck themes to wake up to. Why not? I actually woke up a lot to Dearly Beloved, the intro to Kingdom Hearts, for a long time because it's really pretty. It's really, really pretty. Yes, Jackie Lonzo, I recorded No Doubt Spiderwebs for my parents' answering machine and they didn't know how to change it. I did that for mine. Sorry, I'm not home right now. Lock it in the spiderwebs. Leave a message and I'll call you back. It's so good. Yeah, Carbonized Stardust. I still have a Nokia in the junk drawer. Saw it the other day. Oh, the junk drawer and the Doom drawers. I now have Doom boxes. I literally have labeled them Doom boxes. Sorry to my future self. It's written on the box. Oh, ADHD things. Oh, let me see. Oh my gosh. Shauna, mine was John Cleese from Faulty Towers telling Manuel to pick up the phone. Fantastic. Amazing. My mom's our church. So Katie R94. My mom's our church's treasurer. For our pastor, she found a ringtone of a guy saying, "Yo, it's your pastor. Your pastor's calling you. You better answer." It always gets weird looks. That's funny. That's really funny. Oh, I hated Carbonized. I was a fan of the voicemail message where you pretend to pick up. Yeah, that was me. My hubby's bestie did that. It was very annoying. Hey, how are you? Pause. That's great. I'm good too. Pause. Well, anyway, I can't come to the phone now. Lol. You've already started talking. Oh. DVD, my youngest sis is named Sarah, so my ringtone for her is Sarah Smile. Oh, that's cute. Kyle, mine was the angry Indian fan soundbite for messages. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lulu's mom, my current ringtone is the Outlander theme song. Could that last be I love Jamie. I know a lot of people really love that show. Okay. Denise, explain. I think she was 4 or 5 years old. She was in the stall with her mom. Her mom was laughing too, because after she finished the lyrics, she farted. now I hear so she was like singing Let It Go while she went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So now I hear the lyric, the smell never bothered me anyway. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, Marion, I currently wake up to one of the FMA Brotherhood themes. Oh, Full Metal Alchemist? Oh, where's my fella? My fella's gonna start going off now if he's watching. Oh. Yeah, Soki, Dearly Beloved is beautiful. However, it wouldn't help me get up as I would let the music play and never get out of bed. You know what I actually used to do? I had a data entry job at Iron Mountain when I was before college or after college. I think it was before college. And I had to be up at like 4 in the morning. It was horrible. And I am not a morning person at all. It's bad. And I started to have I put Nickelback on my phone and put my phone on the other side of the room. So every morning I woke up, I just hear, look at this photograph, and I'd be like, oh, turn it off. Go around
Way to start the day.
to turn it off. And then eventually I started sleeping through that. So I changed it to the radio station in my town for Bollywood music. That always woke me up. Oh, Nicole said I like waking up to the Sailor Moon Locket song. Love the Sailor Moon. I don't know if you know this. My husband actually printed me this little cup that I have on my desk of Luna. He painted it. It's so cute. Oh, I use Metallica. One for alarm sound always wakes me up. Do I disclose this, producer sister?
I don't know.
I discovered when I was in high school that I don't know what it is, but Metallica makes me sleepy. It's the tempos. I don't know what it is, but I kid you not. If you put on Enter Sandman, I'm out in like a minute and a half. I have to seriously fight to stay. Like it just starts and I'm like,
Your job then.
okay. And I don't know what it is. And I have literally been, so with that being said, I'm not very familiar with Metallica because it's basically been impossible. And there have been times where I've been like in the car with my husband. I'm not really paying attention. He's got the radio on. And the next thing I know, I'm like, I'm sleepy. And my husband will just look at me and he's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm just really tired. And he's like, it's Metallica. I'm like, shut up. It is not. It is not. And like, I've never even heard it before. It's a problem. It's a problem. I don't know. I'd love to be able to listen to them, but I've tried for over a decade. It doesn't work. Oh, Sue 42, I had the crazy frog. It's in my head. Bing, bing. Francis just said, I don't know why, but at one point I had an Alan Jackson ringtone on my phone that I think the song was like Sissy song. Huh, well, not. Why not? Why not? Oh, Adora Art. I had Dayman. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Dayman. Ah, fighter of the night, man. Champion of the sun. I have to say, guys, if you've never watched Sunny in Philadelphia, you're missing out. Stick through the first season. It is worth it. Wait till Danny DeVito shows up. It is so funny. And that whole Dayman musical episode is one of the most incredible things I have ever seen on television. It's amazing. Oh, Denise, Metallica makes you sleepy too. That's awesome. That is awesome. Chris Barber, you're not playing it loud enough. It gets worse. But this is the thing too. What I used to do to study was I would play like really, really heavy music. And for whatever reason, it was like, I like to say that like with my 84K, like I have a lot of TVs playing in my head all the time. And if I have music that is very layered, it's like each layer takes up a TV. So it allows me to like have half my TVs focused on one thing and then the other TVs I could use to actually like think. So I would regularly study with like System of a Down, Under Oath, like all kinds of just really, really heavy music. And And I loved Linkin Park too, because their stuff was so layered constantly, and that allowed me to focus. So it's like the loud, I don't think was the issue. It's just there's something about Metallica, and I don't know what it is. Oh, Nicole, I used to wake up to Three Doors Down CD. Here Without You. That's them, right? Here Without You. Yeah. Oh, yeah. KDRs, if you ever have insomnia, then you know what to do. It's true. I've used it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ringtone. Elisa, if you don't pick up the phone, I'll tell everyone that you're an alcoholic. I'll tell everyone that you're a slacker and a thief and that you don't buy your phone, but stole it. Okay. That sounds funny. That does sound funny. I like that. Billy Cat, hubby has Iron Maiden. Run to the hills. Does that say something about him or me or about him? Oh, Soraya said I hated that one Gummy Bear song that everyone liked. Yeah, I remember that song. Gummy Bear, Gummy Bear. Oh, Kansas said, yeah, I never had a weird ringtone, but my sister had the Gummy Bear song. Oh, Nicole said I used the Coca-Cola song for my mom. She loves Coca-Cola. There's a Coca-Cola song? I'm not familiar with this. I need to look into this. Yes, Kyle. Chop suey. Yep. Oh. Carbon, I said, I hate talking on the phone. My ringtone now is This Is My War by Five Finger Death Punch. Or Lunch. Isn't it Five Finger Death Punch or is it Lunch? I can't remember. Oh. Yeah. Metallica versus Napster just took on another meaning to me, Pearl Jam. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Napster. Kazaa. LimeWire. We all remember setting sail in our pirate ships, downloading things that we had no idea what was coming in. Are you getting what you think you're downloading? No, you're not. You wouldn't steal a car. Oh, oh my gosh. You know what though? I feel like that whole thing was really special because, at least for me, it allowed me to, I mean, hypothetically, if I were to have used one of those services, it would have introduced me to music I never would have heard before, which then would have, and well, I guess, okay, I can't say this. When I did find music that I normally would not find, I would save my money and then I would go to the Virgin Megastore in Orlando once a year when I was on vacation with my family, and I would drop money.
Come back and you're like hands down.
Yeah, literally, I would come up to the cash and I would be like this with like the CDs in my hand underneath me and like holding it with my chin. It was insane. And I would spend so much money on all of it. And oddly enough, I think after LimeWire came out, and Kazaa came out, I spent more on music than I ever did before. So for what it's worth, I mean, that's kind of it. That was me getting into a lot of like trance and house music from overseas. Definitely could not get that in Canada. It wasn't imported. So yeah, that's a whole thing.
Yay, Spotify.
Yeah, yay Spotify, big time. Spotify is like my favorite thing in the world. Alias said I had a friend change my ringtone to Rude Boy. Am I Rude Boy? Can you get it out? Yeah, it's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Well, you guys, I am going to wind down this stream. We've been going for 2 hours and 6 minutes, and it has been so much fun. I have had an absolute blast, and I hope you guys had too. This is your last opportunity if you want to send anything in, any support, anything you want to say. I think I just realized I missed a super chat from my Beavers unit. Thanks. Selfish, by the way, was released 15 years ago, FYI. Yeah, by Britney. It was off of Femme Fatale. I think it was a bonus track. Was it? No, now I gotta know. Something's telling me it was a bonus track.
It was on the deluxe edition.
Yeah, it was on the deluxe edition. There we go. Okay, my brain did not fail me. Not on that point. But I mean, honestly, the deluxe edition stuff for Femme Fatale was fantastic because like Up and Down was on there, and He About to Lose Me, Don't Keep Me Waiting, and Scary was fantastic, but that was like a Japanese only, and that was a nightmare to get. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Back down memory lane on that whole album thing. Let me see here. Let me see. There's a card I started said, my older brother changed my life by giving me a Linkin Park CD. Hybrid Theory changed my life. Yep. I think most people either, whether it was Hybrid Theory or it was Meteora, one or the other. But I am of the unpopular opinion that 1,000 Suns is their best album. Start to finish as a body of work. It is absolutely incredible.
Do not put on shuffle.
Don't put it on shuffle. Listen to it the whole way through. The feels. And rest in peace, Chester, because you are incredible, and the world, I'm so glad we still have some of him to be able to enjoy and, you know, and find peace and solace in. And all my love to him and his family. It just hurts so much still. I'm still not over it. KDR74, thanks for an amazing live, Kim. Can't wait for Wednesday. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for all the sweet comments. Yeah, Denise, Hybrid all the way. And oh yeah, 1,000 Suns was epic. I mean, the whole thing is like, you basically, for those of you that don't know, that album is a concept album about mushroom boom booms. And the biggest vibe I got from it was it's kind of like they were becoming adults and they were realizing that there were things that there are things they couldn't control. There were things they couldn't protect their kids from. And the whole concept of it and everything else. So I think Oppenheimer is actually quoted in the intro. And it's a really, really amazing record. And by the time you get to, was it The Catalyst?
Yes.
Which is really, really far into the album, the epicness of it, like it's epic on its own, but by the time you get there in the body of work, it's just like all hail. I could not. I remember just having my headphones on and taking that in, and at the same time just being like, this song is so good. All of this is so good. It is so epic, but then also just like seriously crying because of, you know, it's literally what is it? What's The Catalyst? I want to make sure I get the lyrics right. Yeah, I'm just grabbing. I'm grabbing it right now. Okay. Yeah, so it's literally, yeah, God bless us, everyone. We're a broken people living under loaded gun, and it can't be outfought, and it can't be undone, and it can't be outmatched, and it can't be outrun. And when I close my eyes tonight to symphonies of blinding light, God bless us, everyone. We're a broken people living under loaded gun. It's so like, it's really just accepting how powerless we are with the society around us, that we can't control so much. And it's oddly depressing, but at the same time, it's radical acceptance on the most epic scale I've ever heard. So definitely would say, if you haven't experienced that song, and if you think you can like be in a good place, it's so haunting. It's so haunting, and it's so good. Anyway.
A really good song to test your sound system.
Yeah, it's also a fantastic song to test your sound system. I've done that in a lot of like the cars that we've got. Yeah. Like I'll be like in like the car taking the test drive and going, can I just play a song? And I literally just put that on. They probably all think I'm nuts. But yeah, it's a good song. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to wind down this stream now. Thank you guys all so much for being here. I cannot believe how many of you guys came out today. I so appreciate it. I ask you to please consider liking this stream, sharing this stream, subscribing, joining membership if you haven't. And if you're not in a place that you can, please remember to allow gifts on your account, because people give out gifts here all the time. And I would love for you to be able to be a member with all of us. I'd love to see you here. So I think that's it. As always, I'm going to ask that if you would not mind leaving a comment at the end of this video. I am literally going to play the outro, then the stream's going to stop. And if you want to reload the page and leave a comment, that is incredibly helpful for me. It costs absolutely nothing, but makes a massive difference for me in the algorithm. So I would ask you to please consider doing that if you feel so led. And I will see you all hopefully Wednesday. If anything changes, I'll let you guys know. Much love to you. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you guys later.